This video outlines the steps to replacing the strap and bungee on the Icon fan rowers. This video may also be helpful if you need to replace the crank and clutch assembly or need to remove the side shields to adjust the reed switch, although these repairs are not specifically addressed. First, remove the resistance handle by using a Phillips head screwdriver and removing the resistance handle screws. There is one screw on the top and bottom of the handle and 3 screws on each side of the rower that need to be removed. Lift the handle away from the rower. Next, remove the screws from the side shields. Several of the screws that hold the 2 side shields together are only accessible from one side of the rower. Carefully separate and remove each side shield. Remove the strap grommet from the side shields. It will remain around the strap. Next, remove the left and right fans. Use a socket wrench to remove the flange nut from the axle. Then, use a 22x1mm crank puller to pull the fans from the axle. To use a crank puller, screw the outer threaded barrel of the puller into the threads in the fan as tight as it will go. Then, turn the handle clockwise. This pushes the center of the tool against the axle and will pull the fan free. Note, you will not need to use the puller to reinstall the fans. Carefully turn the roller onto its side so you can access the bungee cord from the bottom of the unit. Carefully remove the end of the bungee from the hook inside the frame. The bungee is under tension, so be careful. Take note of the routing of the bungee around the pulleys, as it will need to be rerouted when the machine is reassembled. Remove the bungee from around the pulleys in the frame and out of the frame. To remove the bungee from the final spool, pull the knot from the outside of the spool. Cut or untie the knot from the end of the bungee cord and pull the cord free of the spool. First, unwind the strap from the spool. To remove the strap, you will need to drive the strap retention pin from the pulley assembly. Push the strap and pin back through the pulley assembly. Here, a thin, flat-headed screwdriver is used to help push the strap and pin from the pulley. Remove the pin from the strap. The strap can now be pulled from the pulley assembly. To replace the strap on the handle, remove one of the foam grips and slide the strap from the handle. Slide the new strap onto the handle and replace the foam grip. Slide the new strap through the strap grommet. Make sure the grommet is facing the correct direction. Push the new strap through the pulley assembly and insert the strap retention pin. Pull the strap tight and wind the strap back onto the strap pulley. Reinsert the bungee into the bungee pulley spool from the inside. Tie a knot in the end of the bungee and pull it back into the groove in the pulley. Reroute the bungee between the pulleys inside the main frame. This diagram shows the routing of the bungee inside the frame. In order to move the looped end of the bungee back and forth in the frame, you will need to have some slack in the bungee. Stretch out the bungee and maintain tension on the bungee as it is wrapped around the pulleys until the loop is back on the hook. Once the bungee has been rerouted inside the frame, turn the rower upright again and replace the fans, flange nuts, side shields, and resistance handle by reversing the disassembly steps shown previously. Make sure all parts of the rower are properly tightened.